Bob Avakian, the chairman of the Revolutionary Communist Party, called for the formation of Refuse Fascism in 2016.
You are such a troll.
I mean, I'll pull it up for you.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'm not trolling you.
You know what? Hitler could call for this. And
well, the police are certainly expecting a large protest because we can see this whole area is sealed off. You can see this beautiful freedom cage, free speech zone. I don't think it's entirely sealed off just yet. I see people just kind of walking through. But it looks like the police are expecting something decent. Walking past, I just got handed one of these. And this looks familiar. Why? Because these are the same things that were being handed out at Columbia University when Mike Cernovich was speaking. So again, for people associated with the far left, anti-capitalism, anti-fascism, anarchy, whatever, to say that RevCom is not Antifa, or that this event with RevCom is not an Antifa event, is absolutely 100% incorrect, because these are the same things that were being given out at Columbia protesting Mike Cernovich. The point is, RevCom is at all of these same events as most of the other protesters, and you know, a lot of them are trying to disavow because they view that RevCom is a bit culty or a bit kooky. But so long as they claim to be anti-fascist, are at the same protests, handing out the same flyers, it is. It's Antifa. Keeping in mind, as I mentioned before, RevCom is typically peaceful. I've never seen them get violent, so I expect today to be relatively tame. You can see we've got barricades, flyers, signs, and they're just handing out flyers. I don't think anything will really happen, but we'll talk to some people, we'll see what's up.
Election of Donald Trump, an unqualified, unstable, and authoritarian man who does not deserve to be invited into the White House, much less its occupant, is that we know now the responsibility lies with us. I am heartened by all the street.
Do you want to just tell me what you're doing?
Ask me a question.
Yeah, just what you're doing out here.
As a patriotic citizen, I can't stand by and while this abomination has hijacked our White House. It's my patriotic duty. And I'll fight this. I said from the day he hijacked the White House, I won't say elected, because 3 million more of us voted for Hillary Clinton. Since the day he hijacked the White House, I said every day I will do something to fight his hate. And I believe I've held to that.
How do you feel about the protests out here right now?
I wish it were bigger. I wish people are becoming beaten down and worn down and defeated and dispirited, and that's natural. It's going to come in waves. It's hard to stay outraged, but Hitler could have been stopped many, many places along the way, and people kept appeasing him and saying, no, it can't be that bad, it can't be that bad, until it was that bad. And we've got to speak up now and stop it now before it gets as bad as it could be in Stephen Bannon's dreams.
I'm gonna ask you, it might seem like a strange question, but do you consider yourself a communist?
No, I consider myself a democratic socialist. I've been a Democrat all my life. I'm registered as a Democrat. I was brought up in a strongly FDR Democratic household. But frankly, watching what has happened to the world, I wish we were a little more socialist, like Sweden or Denmark or Canada.
One of the things
where the living standard is much higher, frankly, for working people.
One of the things that I'm trying to figure out is the organizing group here, Refuse Fascism, is a part of the group. It's part of the Revolutionary Communist Party.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No, it is.
No, okay. You know what? They have signed on with Refuse Fascism.
I'm going to stop right here and just say that is not true at all. Bob Avakian is the chairman of the Revolutionary Communist Party and the founder of Refuse Fascism. started it in 2016 to oppose Donald Trump.
Do not, okay, is this who you are?
Well,
you're like a Breitbart guy?
No, I'm not. But according to multiple sources online, multiple news outlets.
They are not a branch of a communist party. Maybe the communists have yes, ma'am.
Are you familiar with Bob Avakian?
My God, you're trolling me.
I'm asking you a serious question.
You're trolling me.
I am not trolling you.
What's your name?
My name's Tim. So
Why are you trolling me?
I'm genuinely asking you if you know who these people are, if you know what the event is.
I know who I am, and I know why I'm here. Do you have any problem with that?
No, I actually support your protest and everything.
Okay.
So the important issue that I'm trying to figure out is if the protesters here understand who's organizing the event and what the politics behind it are.
A group called Refuse Fascism is organizing this event. We are refusing fascism. Is that clear enough?
Right, and that's why I'm asking if you're familiar with the...
So any ancillary organizations that have tagged on to this organization are not primary importance.
Well, Bob Avakian, the chairman of the Revolutionary Communist Party, called for the formation of Refuse Fascism in 2016.
You are such a troll.
I mean, I'll pull it up for you.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'm not trolling you.
You know what? Hitler could call for this. And listen.
I'm asking you serious questions.
I am here. Am I over there or am I over here?
You're over here.
Okay. I am me. I am protesting Donald Trump. Is that clear?
Yeah, that's fine.
And I don't care who called them together. They're protesting Donald Trump. Donald Trump is his nomination in office.
I'm not here to argue or troll you. I'm just wondering if you know who Bob...
You're baiting me. You're trolling and baiting me.
Look, I'm asking if you know who he is.
You're trolling and baiting me.
All right. So I'm going to take this.
If you're not familiar with Bob Avakian.
It is moot. It is not important. What is important is there's an imposter, a hijacker, a swindler in the White House. He has pulled the biggest con on America. He has swindled Americans, and you're picking at little things like, oh, do you know there might be a communist behind this protest? What a troll! What a troll!
I'm asking if you know.
Get out of my face! Get out of my face!
Do you support Sincera Taylor's Maoist views?
No.
So what are you doing here? You're not here protesting.
No, I'm not here protesting.
Then what are you doing?
I'm here to check out the Marxists.
The Marxists. So,
although that's not real Marxism.
Normally I would say.
Depends on what you're saying.
Normally in an interview, if someone said that, I'd say it's a little hyperbolic. But Refuse Fascism is actually founded by Bob Avakian of the Revolutionary Communist Party.
Right.
So maybe they're not all Marxists, but communists.
Well, Sincera Taylor is a self-proclaimed Maoist. And she's self-proclaimed communist.
And she was a speaker just now, right?
Yeah, sure. She's the main speaker. I guess she's sort of the MC.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's got a fairly heinous worldview. I mean, if you study the history of it. So, really, what I think with someone like her and her cohorts, I don't really think they're anti-fascist. I just think they want their brand of fascism.
Well, they don't want nationalism, but there's an authority. I don't want to say they want anything. I don't know what they want. I can say they want communism, but I view my view
They
is
probably don't think work camps are that bad of an idea.
So I was just talking to another independent journalist about the event and about RevCom. He didn't want to be on camera, but I want to summarize what he said because I feel it's important. He wanted to talk about how RevCom, Revolutionary Communism, the Revolutionary Communist Party is very small, how they come to every protest. But he said, he was like, this is the biggest turnout they've had. You know, they realized they couldn't fundraise under communism, so they fundraise under Refuse Fascism, which gets a bigger crowd, which makes more money. But then up on stage at the event, they brought up people to speak about communism. I guess that's why a lot of people really want to distance themselves from RevCom and from this event in particular. Make no mistake, this is an anti-fascist event. And if the logic is solid, that all you have to do to be Antifa is be anti-fascist, then this is Antifa. People don't want to be associated with them because it seems to be a front to raise money for the Revolutionary Communist Party. And if that's the case, it is absolutely working.
Step back.
Let go. Put it back. I'm protecting my friend.
This man assaulted. This man assaulted him. This man assaulted him. This man assaulted him. We have our flag.
Well, I don't know what just happened with those kids, that fight that broke out. What they're saying is that there's a group that's following them, trying to steal from them. I didn't see any of that. What I can say is there are some people that are getting up close to them and are following them for sure. There's one dude with a camera who I saw get right up in the face of one of those kids, but then they smacked his camera. Okay, so unfortunately, as much as it's annoying when people get up in your face with signs and with cameras, you can't hit them. And so they hit his camera, they broke a piece off, a fight broke out, they went to the cops said, too bad. I guess they're gone now? It is what it is. Hey, people fight sometimes. I don't think it's indicative of anything, so we're just here marching, I guess. I don't know where this is going, but it'll go somewhere. All right, so we're at Washington Square Park, where the march has made it. Interesting enough, we got a couple people with Trump signs, American flags. We got a Confederate flag with the Gadsden snake on it.
We take about 1 million illegal immigrants a year. We could raise that up to 10 million illegal immigrants. It still will not solve the problems that they're running from. It's like a drop of water in a well. It does not solve nothing. We need to fix the problems that these people are going through. And honestly, it's not even our business.
And how would you fix
It's not our business. That's their country.
You're not going around nothing. You do not deserve to throw that at me. I have it on camera.
This nigga right here just threw coffee on him because he's a Trump supporter.
You know him. Jovi!
Got the guy with the
It was the only one I saw with the white bag. And when I approached her about it, she knew exactly what it was. She knew. And she had, you know what it is? You can find out if she had bought something recently. I don't know, but she threw it right at me.
Probably for the best.
This is privilege. I even chased after her. I told her,
if I support Donald Trump, I'm a fascist. No way. No way. I can support Donald Trump and not be racist. Just because I support Donald Trump doesn't mean I
saw her. I went in America.
If it wasn't her,
it's not the case. You can do whatever you want in America.
She did it.
Hey, your reputation, I don't know you. Don't call me a fascist. I support Trump.
Apparently, the police have said something along the lines, there's 6 witnesses corroborating that this woman splashed a Trump supporter with some kind of liquid. I'm hearing some people say, witnesses said it was like lukewarm. We're waiting right now. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, but apparently one of the witnesses and the victim went to a police station. They're going to file a report. The woman is still here with the police, and as soon as something happens, we'll find out. You got, someone splashed you, got like coffee all over you.
Yeah, I
know.
know.
What is it?
She threw something, I don't know, it was sweet. I liked it.
Oh,
Tastes
yeah.
good. But it burned my face though, so like it was really hot at first when I felt it.
Now, you didn't see her do it?
No, I saw her do it. I saw her throw it right at my face.
Oh.
But then the thing is, when I saw her do it, I took a glimpse at who she was, and then when I saw her again, I was like, yep, that's her. I could tell. Because she had like a lot of facial.
I overheard the police say to her that 6 people corroborated your story that she splashed you with a drink, and you know, they were talking to her like, what they said to her was, listen, you got to make it easy on us. We got 6 witnesses saying you did this. They corroborated the story, and then ultimately they arrested her. So, why did that happen? You know,
okay.
Tell me what happened, and then tell me why you think it happened.
Okay, so we've been marching down. We marched down from 42nd. Dave saw us the whole time. They were waiting till the police are not around so they could probably try to do something. I seen her before. She looks so familiar. And I'm gonna see her again probably in court now. She walks right towards me, throws it on my face and says asshole or piece of shit, something like that. And I was just like, what the hell? And I was gonna let her go, you know, because she threw it on my face. Nobody did anything. But then the guy said, that's her with the white bag. So I'm thinking I have to try to get her without touching her. And I just blocked her, put my body in front of her, and she couldn't move.
I saw that. I don't know if I filmed it, but I remember you were walking up, you were saying like, you can't go anywhere, stuff like that. And the cops immediately ran up, grabbed her, I saw you giving a statement, I saw her giving a statement.
Yeah.
And then I went over and the cops were like, we've got witnesses corroborating their story, you did this.
Yeah. And it's just like, they told me already what's gonna happen. The cops are already pissed off that it even happened. They were like, no, it shouldn't have happened. We'll take her down. And then a whole bunch of people that I don't even know said, yeah, I saw her do it. I was like, perfect. Now, the big problem is you can't do anything anymore with witnesses. You need video. You need proof of that. They need to see them and yeah.
Do you have video of it?
I was doing this the whole time, talking to the girl.
What was your name, man?
Ken.
Ken, Tim,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Great to meet you as well.
You're the free hugs guy.
Yes.
I've seen you at a ton of protests.
Cool, thank you.
You giving out hugs?
Here, not really, no. Here, sometimes I just show up to observe.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm with the free hugs guy over here.
What's up, guys?
Oh, man, free hugs.
Yeah, this one was just about dialogue. I really wanted to kind of hear what people were thinking. I heard all the buzz about November 4th, and people were freaking out about it, so I wanted to see what it was all about.
Do you align with like one group or the other?
No, I try to like really get the truth about what's going on. I don't like dealing with the extremists on either side, right? Like middle ground people, whether they're Trump supporters or not, I can connect with them. And so there was a group of Trump supporters that were here earlier, and we had a great conversation. Some of them I could even see as being friends now. I gave them my card. I say, hit me up. We'll do an interview together for my channel or on my show. And I'm able to do the same thing with so many people that were on the other side as well. I like to talk to sensible people, reasonable people that make sense.
I hear you, man.
You know, it's the extremists on either side. I can't.
So let me ask you: do anti-fascists, does Antifa deserve a hug?
Yes, because they're human beings.
Do Trump supporters deserve hugs?
Totally, they're human beings.
Does everybody deserve a hug?
Everyone in this world deserves a hug.
Right on, man. Thank you so much.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Have a good one.
Yep.
I guess that's about it. What a weird and stupid day. You know, when I come here and I see everybody just yelling at each other and no one has any idea what's really going on and they're blaming everyone else for everyone else's problems, it's just, it is what it is, I suppose. But there's a decent-sized crowd right in front of me. People are mostly just talking now. Things are winding down. Most people have left. And I guess that's it for the day. So we saw the one woman arrested after many witnesses came forward and told the police she splashed a guy with a drink. So that fight that broke out, relatively uneventful. As I tell a lot of people, when these protests happen, New York is not the most aggressive place. It's definitely not Berkeley. Berkeley, the Bay Area, even Los Angeles sometimes, even Seattle and Portland, they get violent. East Coast, usually boring, right? So there you have it. Thanks for checking out the Antifa Apocalypse. The world didn't end, we're all still here, and I guess I've got like a chicken sandwich waiting for me and I'm gonna go eat some food. So thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at Timcast. If you want to support my work, go to timcast.com/donate. Give whatever you'd like, if nothing at all. My videos are always free and available every day at 4 p.m. Stay tuned for breaking news and live streams from around the world. I don't know what the next trip is yet, but I've wrapped up everything I need to do in New York. So send me suggestions, and I will see you all tomorrow at 4.